Hello Aries and welcome to your weekly readings with me. So let's get started for the general readings for Aries Sun, Moon and Rising, and let's see. Wow, it starts with a wonderful energy here. This energy indicates luck, my dear Aries. It indicates well-being. It indicates happy realization of projects. I see that whatever problems you must be having so far related to your finances, these are going to now start getting resolved. I see a kind of a path that is opening in front of the Aries, which is going to be very flourishing, which is going to be very prosperous, provided you take the good opportunities that are coming on your path. No matter how insignificant they seem at this point of time, they are going to yield good results in the future, my dear Aries. And I also see that your whatever your projects you're eyeing upon, they are on the path of realization. So keep walking, my dear Aries. And this is going to be followed with this wonderful energy of hearts. And what does it mean? Well, it means success, triumphs, and removal of obstacles is there, but at the same time you need to balance things. There has to be a good balance between things. I see love and serenity surrounding you midweek, and I also see that you will want to now iron out the differences that you have had with others. You would like to be good with your, maybe in the family there have been some kind of issues of difference of opinions, and now you will work towards ironing out those issues and trying to maintain peace and harmony. And is going to require a bit of sacrifices from your side, but whatever you do out of love is not a sacrifice. Something, it's beautiful when you do something out of love. I don't know. There is nothing you can say, I did it because I compromised. There is no compromise. There is no sacrifice when it comes to love. It is just that you do it out of love. Otherwise, if it is a burden, then yes, then the sacrifice, compromise, and all those blah, 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 blah words come in that I don't remember right now. Thank God there are those words like blah, blah, or etc. Yes, my dear Aries. So, yes, I see that. You will be called upon to balance your home life, your family life, your bondings with people, your interpersonal relationship, and your work life, because work is going to be calling you and family is going to be needing you too. Okay, so midweek I see you doing that balancing act, but all in all, it's a positive energy. As we proceed more furthermore in the week, I am seeing this energy wherein there can be some kind of little petty challenges. Okay, and no matter how those challenges are, how those obstacles are, you're going to be provided with all sorts of resources to deal with them, my dear Aries. And you don't have to really, how can I say, you will not have to bother, because the universe is going to be providing you with all the energy and resources that you want. The divine is going to guide you and bless you and take you out of those problems. So if you were handling some complicated life situation, regarding your family life, love life, your professional life, or even your health problems, there is a solution coming in. It's really like you will walk out of it untouched. Okay, this is what I am seeing for you in the midweek. And then as we go towards the end of the week, as you see, it's all about partnerships. Some of you might propose your loved one for marriage. Some of you are getting married at the end of the week. This is what I am seeing. Some of you are going with your beloved somewhere. Both of you are seen together, going somewhere, taking a short trip, a short travel. Just want to be both of you together. For some of you, it is finding the one. For some of you, it is entering into new commitment, a personal commitment with someone, online or offline. While for some of you, it is about, how can I say, it's about entering into a new business professional partnership. This is what I'm seeing. The last days of the week seem to be wonderful. It is all about uniting with the one you love. It's about being with the one you love. It is about speaking with the one you love. It's all about contracts. It's all about meetings. It's all about partnerships. It's all about having a wonderful time together in love. This is what I'm seeing. So all in all, this week seems to be pretty much rewarding, except for a little bit of turbulence that can come in midweek or so, but nothing to worry because you will sail through it. And yes, the last day, I mean, the weekend is looking pretty much perfect for you, my dear Aries. And yeah, you are in the mood to bond with someone at the end of the week, to be happy again, feel that love once again. This is what is seen. And when I am going through this, my dear Aries, I have the word for you is connect to the nature. I would really like to suggest to you is that Mother Nature is... she is the one who resources us. No matter what we have, whatever it is, whenever we have problems, be it the problems related to our work, related to our health, related to our sentimental life, related to difficult relationships, interpersonal relationships, the one place that you have to go, try to go this week, is in the nature. Try to connect to Mother Nature. Go and just, stand in a spot where there are a lot of trees and there are gardens, whatever it is, whatever is green, growing beautifully, the trees and plants and whatever it is, just go and just look at that wonderful, marvelous exhibition. I would say the biggest show of Mother Nature right in front of your eyes. Protect her in some way or another. If you can protect Mother Nature in some way or another, protect her. If you can, just plant some, new plants at this point of time. It will do you good. If you can, just, be in your garden, cultivate something in your garden, play with that soil, touch the plants, and you will see the wonderful energy that they are emitting. They are giving you happiness, and that will soothe your ever over dynamic nerves also, because I know Aries, how they can be like full of energy and dynamism, like that children, you have to just see how they just run around and they are like full of energy and all. And that little baby, like not the baby but little children like energy you have, like always fully charged kind of people you are. So you need to connect to somebody as calm as Mother Nature in order to balance those energies, because once our energies are balanced, then we can work out wonders, my dear Aries. Because whatever is in excess can be very destructive, not just to others but to us also. Our body can suffer the excess. If we have something in excess in our body, not those XS, not your past girlfriends, boyfriends, those excess things in your body, then what can happen? That creates a imbalance in your body, and that doesn't make you feel good. And this is why we say the dis-ease. That means we are not at ease with ourselves, and the disease is created. And the best way to avoid all this is to maintain that balance. And when you go into the Mother Nature, you automatically meditate. Being in Mother Nature is a form of meditation. Just look at the trees, just look at all the plants. Just look at the rivers, look at whatever Mother Nature is showing you. And when you are just looking at it, your eyes and your mind and your brain and your body is getting resourced and cleaned. So time to connect to nature, Mother Nature, my dear Aries. So thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to this week's reading with me. And what is the beginning of this week's energy? Well, my dear Taurus, you need to protect yourself from a feminine energy at the beginning of this week. There is a feminine energy who must have been feeling left out, who is not happy with her state of being lonely, or feeling of being abandoned, and that's why this energy is going to create some kind of conflict or fights in the beginning of the week. If it is you, my dear Taurus, who is single, who is alone, and who is not taking their loneliness so well, I would like to suggest to you is put this energy into something constructive. All right, because I feel that there is the energy of frustration otherwise that will come up from your side, and that can create fight and arguments. This energy is also about a single parent that some of you might be dealing with. This energy is about how can I say, it's also a lady who is newly divorced and is having a lot of difficulties to cope up with her status of being divorced and with lots of responsibility. So she's overwhelmed. Some of you will deal with this kind of energy also. Some of you will deal with an energy of a spinster aunt, or your granny who is feeling lonely at this point of time, or even an elderly lady. It can also be a colleague of yours who is not really happy not really happy with your success and wants to backstab you in some way or another. So take care that that backstab can arrive in the first few days of this week. So be very careful regarding that if you're dealing with this kind of a person, and most probably you might be knowing this person also. It also can mean just a person, just a feminine energy who is not happy with her life and wants to create problems in your life, wants to, I would say, meddle in your personal affairs. So keep your relationship especially very protected, I would say. Some of the times it can be a mother-in-law or a sister-in-law energy also for some people. So just be careful at the beginning of the week, my dear Taurians. And yes, there is paperwork to be done too, okay? And then we go to the middle of the week. We see that you are being very wise in your approach. You are protected. Know that you are protected this week. Even if this energy is a bit, of a challenging energy at the beginning of the week, but you're protected. You are going to deal with certain situations that arise this week with lots of wisdom. I like something about the Taurians is that they are quiet inside of them. And when they want to, they can be playful and things like that. But when they really want to take serious decisions, they become quiet inside of them. And then they really come up with very wise solutions, with a very wise advice also. So this is what I'm seeing in the middle of the week. Maybe you are giving an advice to somebody, maybe this feminine energy, or maybe you are giving advice to yourself upon how to deal with certain situations. All in all, I know that you are going to be protected by the divine, so there is nothing to worry. However, if this story involves your love life also, then you better protect your love life this week, my dear Taurus. Okay, and then I'm seeing that as we proceed further in the week, I see a wonderful, beautiful energy, happy changes and good news coming your way. This is what I see. Some of you will be expressing their love to the object of the affection. Object of the affection doesn't sound so good. They will just, yeah, they will express their love to the person they love. They will, be in a very loving mood, and most probably say it out, express it out. That is a bit difficult for Taurians sometimes, right? To express their real feelings, they will always cover it up with some things. But here, yes, they will try to do that and try to see if there is a way to go ahead in this relationship. And I also see for Taurians is that this week is about some good news coming in very short span of times, some good announcements being made to you, some happy informations, announcements coming your way. And also some of you might meet a friend of yours whom you haven't met since very, very long, my dear Taurus. This is what I'm seeing for the Lady Taurians. I see that a new person, single Lady Taurians, a new person is arriving into your life by the end of this week, my dear Taurus. And then to end up this week, we are seeing the energy of roaring from you. Your heart is on fire. Your heart is on fire. Yes, with passion, with the will to achieve, this fire is on. The fire is on inside of you. But my dear Taurus, take care. You are a Taurian, and too much of fire is not good for you. All right, you need to be grounded to the earth. All right, because everything, fire, run, right? So take care of that. There is going to be a lot of passion in your exchanges with people. You're full of vitality, full of energy, that will to conquer, like feeling like I'm going to conquer this world, this kind of a feeling is there. I'm going to conquer her heart. I'm going to conquer his heart. For the singles, it's a bit like that. And yeah, otherwise, for couples, I think there is going to be a lot of fire, fiery energy is there. So yes, you need to balance it. Okay, I mean, little bit of fire is always good, otherwise it burns away everything. Yeah, if it's like a fireplace just to give warmth in the in the cold, it feels nice. But otherwise, imagine, wow, anybody would run away. At least I would. Yeah, I think this is why Scorpios are good for you. So not just Scorpios. So yes, so you are going to be like fully, like wanting to conquer, by hook or crook. You want the heart of your beloved. This is how it is going to be. By hook or crook, you want your job. You want this thing done. So you're going to put in lots of effort, lots of energy. This is what I'm seeing by the end of this week. And those of you who have blood pressure problems, you better take care, because this kind of hyper enthusiasm, hyper dynamism is not good. Anything in hyper is very destructive, right? So we need to keep everything balanced, and Taurians can manage that. Yes, they can manage it very well, because they know how to stabilize themselves, right, my dear Taurians? Yes. And the energy that is coming up over here this week, I see, is about persistence. You need to be persistent, my dear Taurians. Whatever you do, okay, whatever you have set your eyes on, be it a job, be it a person, be it a health goal, be it a spiritual goal, don't remain scattered in your energy. Gather all those energies and work towards your goal persistently. And I would say, add fuel to the fire. If you are feeling that once you have lit the fire and this fireplace is going to keep burning for the whole of the life, it's not going to be so. No matter who you are, what you are, at what stage of your life you are, you have to keep on persistently pursuing your goal and keep it going, right, my dear Taurus? Like, if it's a person, for example, even if you get them in your life, even if you're married to them, whoever, whatever sentimentally you are in, um, you need to know that persistence is very important. Are you pursuing them persistently? Are you pursuing the nourishment of your relationship persistently? Or is it that you feel you have done what you had to do and, oh, I'm going to sit and I'm going to relax now? No, it doesn't work like that, right? It's like every day, I would say every hour, you have to keep on fueling things. And this is how, I mean, fuel prices are rising, but still, oh, no pun intended. So, but still, you need to, keep on adding whatever is required, whatever that nourishment is required for a particular sentimental relationship. So is for your work also. For work, you are very good. This is what I know. When you are focused, you're very persistent about it. When it comes to your health also, you need to be persistent about that health goal that you want to achieve, the spiritual goal that you have set for yourself. My dear Taurus, are you being persistent? It is up to you to ask yourself, and it is up to you to answer it. And if the answer is no, then now is the time to begin. So thank you, my dear Taurus, for listening. Please do like, share, and comment. And thank you for all the likes and shares and comments that you always do on all my videos. Thank you very much. So stay blessed and see you next time. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello, dear Gemini, and welcome to your weekly readings with me. If you're new to my channel, dear Gemini, please do subscribe. Let's get started for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising general readings. So, my dear Gemini, the week starts with you being very much on the work front. You are being the quick and rapid and efficient decision maker. This is what is seen for some of the Gemini who are in the position of authority. I am also seeing for some Geminis is that they can get a support from masculine energy over here. That I'm seeing that there is a masculine energy who can help you at the beginning of this week. Somebody who is like the authority figure, who is in authority of the knowledge of that particular subject, a specialist who can help you. It can be your boss, it can be your father, your brother, or completely a new person on the scene who is helping you out at this point of time, my dear Gemini, at the beginning of the week. All in all, I see that you're going to be really, really busy. And for the single Gemini ladies, I see that there can be a possible meeting with somebody who is a bit matured in age, possible divorcee who you can be meeting, and somebody who is, nouveau divorcee, somebody who is newly divorced and is again ready to start a relationship and is looking for somebody new. So some of you can meet this kind of a person also in the first few days of this week. This is what I am seeing. All in all, your decision making is going to be quite good, and you're going to be guided in your decision making also. This is what I see, my dear Gemini. Then we go ahead in the week and we see that there is a lot of movement, my dear Gemini. There is lot of movement taking place here for you. I see that Geminis are going to be very, very busy. They are traveling. They are moving from place to place. I'm also seeing that there is a lot of enthusiasm and dynamism inside of you. It's as if, your enthusiasm and dynamism is making everyone move around you. This is what is seen. Some of you might be just jogging around, or, that there's a lot of energy over here. That is what is seen. This is what I see as the week progresses. And I also see that there is this wonderful negotiation skills that you can almost convince anyone of anything. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Geminis, for you. You're being very, very, convincing. This is what I'm seeing. Then I'm also seeing that you will be more wanting to be more independent in the way you work. For example, when it comes to your work life, your professional life, you would want more, liberty to be given to you, and thank God is going to come to you, my dear Geminis. Whatever you are going to do, you are going to get your space to exhibit, to express your how can I say, your creativity, and whatever you want to put on the table, you're getting a lot of place, my dear Gemini, and a lot of space also as the week progresses. And I'm seeing that it's a very, very positive energy as the week progresses. I'm seeing that some of you might, be traveling for work, and some of you can also travel to meet your family. Some of you are going to meet your potential partner, or for some of you also, I'm seeing that there is a there is a meeting after a long time with your beloved. Most probably you were separated due to your work at different places or things like that. So you are meeting up again. So it's a wonderful, beautiful energy. Money wise also, it is a good energy. If you were having some botherations regarding money matters, then things are moving and things will start working out, my dear Gemini. This is what I am seeing over here as the work progresses, and you are called upon to be very, very, I would say, very wise as the week progresses. After the midweek, you are called upon to be very wise and not, blurt out anything if you are provoked for anything. But I'm also seeing a certain kind of a protection that is going to be upon you, my dear Gemini, and you're going to be, how can I say, you will sail into smooth waters. This is what I'm seeing as the week progresses. And all in all, I'm seeing a kind of a happy energy around you in the last few days of the week. And I'm also seeing that there is this energy of, some happy news coming in, some positive conversations taking place. And that is backed up at the end of the day with this wonderful energy of wonderful communication that is happening with you, my dear Gemini. You are communicating, you're being very, very, how can I say, you are being very sharp. It's like, for example, when something doesn't work well, you have to polish it and you have to really, give it that sharpness. You have to sharpen it. Yeah, that's the word. When your pencil doesn't work, you just sharpen it and then you make it really, really sharp, and like that it sketches exactly what, without any blurring or anything. It's very, very sharp, and this is the kind of communication that is going to be done by you as the week ends over here. And I'm seeing again, movement is seen. Some little travels will be undertaken. Maybe you're visiting lots of people at the end of this week, and you are being protected, as I said. And also I'm seeing that Geminis will have a lovely, lovely time this weekend because, of course, there is a divine protection. Plus, there is lots of socializing. This is what I'm seeing. And little travels undertaken for work purpose, for leisure also. And as far as your communication skills are concerned, they are going to be top notch at the weekend. And this is wonderful because this can also get for you some wonderful opportunities down the lane. So make sure every word is weighed before it is sent or served. Okay, my dear Gemini. And after looking at all these, the energies, the message I would like to give to you at the end is about opening your heart to love. Isn't it a wonderful, wonderful feeling? Yes, you have to open your heart to love because you have the lock and you have the key, my dear Gemini, and you need to open your heart to love, because what is happening is when you open your heart, you are giving and you are receiving. So if you're giving something out, you're giving love out of your heart, you are going to receive the same love inside your heart again, my dear Gemini. Remember that. So it is all about the give and take. Don't be afraid to open your heart to love. And when I say love, it is not just the man woman kind of love, but to the divine love, to the universal, unconditional, universal, pure love that the divine has to offer. When if you are closed inside of you, opportunities can be sent your way, but you will not even recognize them. But if you open your heart, to receive, okay? And at that time, you will receive these wonderful energies that will nourish your heart chakra. Because for some of you, most probably, it is a bit difficult, Gemini sometimes can have a lot of problems to express their love. They will always express it in a way that can be misconceived or misinterpreted by the people in front of them. So it's all a matter of love. When your heart is open, sometimes speech is also not required. It's just that what you're emitting, you just stay silent, and that look of love that you can give to people, that's enough. That is what is the magic there, my dear Gemini. And I would also like to tell you is to, for example, if you have been single, and if you have been looking for a soulmate, for that especially you will have to keep your heart open to love. Don't be scared because of some of your past experiences. Don't be afraid to open your heart to love again. Everything happens for a reason, okay? And if that hurt was there, it was also meant for a reason. And this reason was to evolve you to a stronger person and to make you understand is what you need. Basically what you need. That was not what you needed. You felt you needed that, but it was your ego wanting it. But what you need is something very different than what you want. The need is the necessity, what will help you grow, and the want is your ego. And when we hold on to our ego, we are actually destroying that beautiful spirit inside of us, because I want something, you say, I want that person, I want this, but why didn't you get that job? Why didn't you get that person? Is just because it was not meant for you. And right now, whatever has gone, also give it love. Whatever it was, no matter how difficult, how hurting it was, just give it love. And now again, open your heart to love and send it. And you will see when you give your love out of your heart, like without expecting anything, you just give it. The universe doesn't like empty spaces. The moment you give love, immediately it is going to get filled with more love. It's so simple and it's so magical, isn't it? So my dear Geminis, this week just open your heart to love and just keep on sending this love. And yes, last but not the least, don't forget to give that love to yourself too, because you are love and you are special. So first you have to fill yourself up with self-love, and then you just emit this love to everyone, my dear Geminis. So thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing, liking and commenting, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello Cancerian, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your weekly readings with me. Well, the beginning of the week I am seeing, dear Cancerians, is that you are in a reflective mode. I see that things, the focus is upon the home life in the first few days of the week. This is what I'm seeing. Some of the Cancerians are working on their home, they are renovating, they are painting, they are cleaning. This kind of energy is seen for Cancerians. For some of the Cancerians, I'm seeing that you're visiting some kind of official building. It can be, it can be an official building, a government building. This is what I am seeing for some of you. For some of you, I almost see the change of your department also, like you're being transferred from one department to another. for some of the Cancerians. This energy is also seen, and for some of you it's also seen that you are signing the papers to invest on a new home, a new residence. You are shifting, you're moving into a new place. This is what is seen also in the first few days of this week. This is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing that Cancerians are thinking a lot. They are questioning themselves. Are they feeling at home of where they are? This is the question that is going to be on your mind, and you're going to work towards finding solutions if the answer is no in your mind, my dear Cancerians. I'm also seeing that for some of you, as I said, that you might be getting a new job, so you're moving from one place to another. And for some of you, I see that you are coming home. You were away and you are coming home this week. This is what I'm seeing for some of the Cancerians. All in all, the feeling of being at home is very important for you this week, my dear Cancerians. And also this energy is accompanied by entering into the phase of chance as far as money matters are concerned. This is what I am seeing. Whatever is regarding money, material aspects, my dear Cancerians, then this week is going to get some good news about that. You might have some opportunities opening up, or it can also be that you are getting some financial help or a financial reward or a bonus, or some way money matters are working out. Money matters are looking favorable over here, my dear Cancerians. This is what I'm seeing for you this week. And accompanying it, I am also seeing lot of movement energy. Things are now working out, my dear Cancerians. Lot of movement is seen at the end of the week's energy. I'm seeing lot of movement, okay, like you're moving, you're visiting a lot of people. This can be for work, it can be for a sentimental reason, it can be for your own personal reasons. Okay, this is what I'm seeing this week for you all, my dear Cancerians. And I'm also seeing that in a very short span of time, a lot of good things can develop at this point of time. But I see you're busy, you're really busy, my dear Cancerians, this week, especially the last few days of the week. I see a lot of busyness around you for your business, most probably. Yes. And I'm also seeing that some of you will have the opportunity to travel in the last few days. This is what I'm seeing. You're going places. It can be short distance travels or long distance travel. All in all, the energy is very positive for your work, for your and for your sentimental life also. However, my dear Cancerians, you need to take care, because you can be tired at the end of the week. I see that some of the Cancerians can be pretty tired, a bit drained in the energy. Some of you might just catch a cold or something like that. The weather is also changing. So this weekend especially, be very careful. Cover yourself well if it is warm, or sorry, if it is cold. What am I saying? If it is cold, like, see how I am covered all the times. So yes, so you need to take care of your health. And some of you might just have a tummy problem or things like that. So you need to take care. You need to survey. You need to be I would say, yeah, need to be cautious about what you're putting in your tummy. Okay, you have to be have balanced diet. Don't overeat something. Okay, be a bit reasonable, because like Cancerians love to taste lots of the delicious food and all. So you need to be a bit careful. And they like to cook also, so they can be cooking and eating at the same time. So you might not understand, like, oh, why am I feeling like I'm not digesting the food well, just because you didn't realize, but you were cooking and you were eating at the same time. All right, so you're making some nice mithai and you were eating at the same time. So well, that can happen. Okay, well, for some of the Cancerians, I also see that there can be uh, due to the presence of someone or due to the absence of someone, that you feel a bit low in morale, you miss them, or this kind of thing can happen with some of you. While for some of you it can be a news of someone who is not in the very perfect health condition, or not in the upbeat mood. Okay, so this kind of energy can also play up at the end of the week. But all in all, I would like to tell you, my dear Cancerians, is just take care of your own inner well-being and your health at the end of the week. Okay, all in all, it's a wonderful week's energy. This is what I'm seeing. When I'm seeing all this, what I would like to tell you, my dear Cancerians, is the message for you is follow your heart this week. Okay, in the sense, there will be a lot of things happening around you. Okay, maybe you're meeting a lot of people, maybe you're doing a lot of things uh, this week, but you will be meeting people, you are speaking to them. A lot of people might say a lot of things, but deep inside of your heart, what do you feel? uh, how are you perceiving their talk? How do you feel those people are? Let your heart be your guide over here, my dear Cancerians, this week especially. And even regarding your health of your heart also, you have to take care, because many a times Cancerians have so much of things stocked in their heart that creates a bit of tension on the heart, pressure on the heart. So you need to take care of your physical heart also. All right, and at the same time, whatever you do this week, you need to follow your heart. Let your heart be your guide. Let it guide you through some kind of conditions that can arise this week, especially at the end of the week. You need to use your heart to assess a particular situation. Don't overthink about it, but just try to feel inside of you. It's like, what do you feel? What is your heart telling you? All right, and the heart will always be right, even if it's on the left. This is what we hear about, isn't it? And that's true, because when we think with our heart on certain issues, it's easier to find a solution. We cannot always think with our brains. Sometimes we have to think with our hearts also. The emotions also play a very vital role in our decision making, isn't it, my dear Cancerian? So you have to somehow, I feel there is some kind of decision in the air that the Cancerians will be taking in a few months down the line, and now we are preparing for it. And I really feel that you really need to, for Cancerians, it's all about the heart. Okay, and they have to pay attention to the signs, to the voice that is coming from the heart. What is it telling them? What is it wanting them to do? All right, which direction is your heart guiding? If you feel like, oh, I just want to go this way, but your heart is telling you, don't go that way. Even if the person looks nice, even if everything is nice, there are a lot of problems ahead, don't go there. But then you don't listen, you just go there, and then a problem takes place. But this time, because if you calculate everything in your mind, like, okay, if I do this, then this is going to happen, then that, don't be strategic. Just let your heart be your guide this week, and let it guide you through certain circumstances, certain situations that arise this week, my dear Cancerians. So on that, I would like to say thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and thank you for all the likes, shares and comments in advance and for all that you do every week and every month, I would say, since so many years. So thank you very much, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Bye. So let's get started. What are the general readings for the Sun, Moon and Rising Leos? Well, my dear Leos, It starts, this energy of this week starts with some kind of unexpected surprises, like pleasant unexpected surprises coming to you. Expect the unexpected in the first few days of this week, my dear Leos. I see that some kind of guest or visitor that you were not expecting is knocking at your door, or you are going and visiting people at this point of time. There are some opportunities coming to you in the first few days of the week. This is what I see, and I see that these opportunities are good for material well-being, my dear Leos. I see that there is going to be material well-being over here. You are entering into a time period where you can make your life materially comfortable. This is what is seen. Opportunities will come, and as I said, some kind of foreign connection, some kind of surprise visitors or help from unexpected people is going to create opportunities for you this week. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Leos. I'm also seeing, as far as money matters are concerned, things are going to start getting a bit better. And you might also see people of your family who have been far off in another country, or for example those who you haven't seen for very long are also coming this week. This is what I see, my dear Leos. I also see that there is a wonderful energy of wanting to make yourself successful. This kind of motivation is there, an inner motivation is what I see for you, my dear Leos. And I'm seeing that the coming 7 months are going to be really where you can do all the groundwork for making your life prosperous, for making your life stable, my dear Leos. Stable in the sense, financially speaking, that you can make your life stable. This is what I am seeing over here. Midweek, I see some problem can come up for you, my dear Leos. This can be provocation from someone, or some kind of administrative papers, the hassles, administrative hassles can happen at this point of time, my dear Leos. And I would like to tell you is stay off from any kind of, provocations. Somebody who is behaving really very cheap, that's the word, and who is trying to make you look like that. Okay, so don't fall a victim to any kind of provocations. Don't get into any kind of conflicts or arguments, because there are going to be some people in the midweek who are going to try to create some or the other kind of problem, some kind of accusations or misunderstandings can take place at this point of time. So I would like to say be very careful and be on your guard, okay, in the midweek. The week ends on a good note, however. This is what I see. I see that Leos will be taking care of themselves, like you are called on to take self-care, my dear Leos. You will be spending more time with your children. This is what I'm seeing. There is a kind of an ambience wherein you are more with your children, giving time to your children, or doing some activity with your children. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Leos. Also, I am seeing that some of you can be going the family way. You get the news that, okay, you're going the family way, or there is a new addition in your family in the form of a baby. Wow. And I'm also seeing that some of the Leos can be doing something around children at this point of time, a kind of an activity around children, engaging children in in some kind of creative workshops and things like this, or just playing with them, or creating something, cooking with them. Some kind of activity like this is happening for the Leos. This is what I'm seeing. And I'm also seeing that Leos also can be called on to take care of of a family member who is in need of you at this point of time. They are maybe feeling a bit low, so they are calling you and they want you to, be by their side, to take care of them. Or you might be meeting your own mother at this point of time, or you can be very motherly with someone who is needing that. This is what I am seeing, my dear Leos, for this week. And the word that is coming for me, for you, my dear Leos, is you attracted it to yourself. Okay, this not a word, but I would say the sentence, that you attracted it all to yourself. This is what I am seeing. That means that whoever is present in your life at this point of time have been attracted by you. They didn't come on their own. You have somehow manifested them in your life in some way or another. So be it in a good way or be it in a bad way, whatever the good things that you're enjoying, my dear Leos, at this point of time is thanks to your attraction power, that you have attracted them towards you. And whatever bad that is also happening right now with you, or whoever the other wrong people around you, my dear Leos, it is because of you who, again, you have attracted them in some way or another, consciously or unconsciously. You are unconsciously, yes, we say that, or subconsciously also, I would say, that you have attracted them into your life. So if you're wondering, why am I having these kind of people around with me, why are these people here, why are they troubling me so much, or why am I being a victim of this kind of environment, or why am I with such wonderful people, and wow, it's so nice that nice things are happening. So I have to tell you, my dear Leos, it is you who has attracted them towards yourself. It is nobody but you. You have that power to attract. So now what are you waiting for, my dear? You have to attract all sort of good things in your life now on. Attract those opportunities. Attract the people who will help you to achieve what you have to achieve. Those motivators, good-hearted people, and the ones who are not jealous but who are there just to push you higher and higher in and towards your goals, and higher on the ladders of spiritual evolution. Also go to these kind of people. I would say attract these kind of people, and they'll come to you, or you automatically will get drawn to them in your life. This is how it is, my dear Leos. Then attract good opportunities, attract a better ambience, attract a better life partner, attract it to you. You have the power to attract it all in your life. You have the key inside of you, my dear Leos, to attract what you want. So don't let it go waste. And as I said, we have this wonderful card of 7 months, right from now, 7 months onwards, whatever you want to attract in your life, financially or personally, or for your health, or for your spiritual evolution, now is the time to set the foundation, my dear Leos. So start attracting the right energy towards you by giving the right energy to the right people, my dear Leos. So thank you very much for listening, and please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your weekly readings with me. Well, at the beginning of the week, my dear Virgos, you are dealing with a feminine energy. Very loving, very caring kind of energy is surrounding you. It can be you too, my dear Virgo. Ladies, who is really giving, who is really nurturing. This is what I see. Otherwise, generally speaking, I see for Virgos at the beginning of the week, they are dealing with a very loving energy. This can be your lover, this can be your wife, this can be your mother, this can be a new person who has entered your life recently. For some of the Virgo singles, it seems that there is a kind of offer coming your way, or you are, you are meeting someone new with these qualities of, really a genuine kind of an energy without any hidden agendas. Very giving kind of an energy. This is what I'm seeing at the beginning of the week. And it is followed by some kind of challenging energies. Nothing is seeming right when it comes to communication. Whatever you are saying at this point of time, my dear Virgos, is getting misinterpreted. There is miscommunication. Either you are not articulating well, or it is being perceived in a negative way by people who are listening to you. So I see that around the midweek I am seeing the energies are getting a bit heavier for you. A lot of energy of misunderstanding seems to be here. Professionally speaking, you can have some kind of opposition from the higher ups regarding something that you want to put on the table, and they are not ready for that. Also, sentimentally speaking, things are not going to be very, very much easy. Nothing is on the same page between you and yours. This is what I am seeing. There can be a kind of a ambience, this is which is a bit heavy, which weighs upon you, and that is also confirmed by this energy card, where I see that you are having a problem to be on the same page, be it at your work, be it in your sentimental life. There is some disappointment for certain Virgos that I'm seeing over here. And as I said, these are general readings, so it might not resonate with everyone, but I see that Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising can have some kind of problem regarding communication at this point of time, the midweek. Some of you might be most probably traveling for work, and because of that, you are not with your beloved, so it can create a kind of a distance, and they are not happy and you miss them. This kind of energy also can play in the midweek, not just about fights with them, but for some of them, yes, there are going to be heated difference of opinions and arguments, and because of that you are not looking eye to eye with somebody who is very close to you. For some of the Virgos, I feel that they can be, if your relationship, sentimentally speaking, that was not going very fine, then there can be a time of temporary separation from your loved one at this point of time. Something you discover you don't like it, to say, okay, I need a break, I'm going. Or some of you can even travel for a holiday or something. You're going to your family, so you're leaving your beloved here, if you're not married, that is, and so you are missing each other. There is a temporary separation scene in the midweek, my dear Virgos. And I also see that professionally speaking, also be careful, because there can be some kind of opposition, some kind of negative feelings that can arise between you and the higher ups, or you and your colleagues also. That can happen at this point of time, but not to worry, because we are ending the week on a very good note. I see that you are coming to term with what has happened, be it sentimentally, professionally, or materially speaking, because some of you can also have problems regarding material scarcity, money wise, and because of that also there are some frictions that can happen in the midweek. But at the end of the week, things are getting better. Finally, love wins the race. Yes, my dear Virgo, and you are feeling good about it. You are feeling happy, serene, thanks to your communication. You will be able to iron out the differences that have risen during the midweek. These were like small little fights or conflicts that have come up, and or some kind of administrative problems also that must have come up. And now at the end of the week, things are getting better, things are getting sorted out. Everybody is in the good mood, I would say, and you are feeling better about the whole thing, because you're communicating well, you are making things look more brighter now, avoiding all the gloomy path, and we are ending the week on a very, very good note. And when I'm looking at all of this, the word that comes to my mind, my dear Virgos, is practice forgiveness. Practice forgiveness. It's a very difficult thing, isn't it? Forgiveness. Because on small things it's easy to forgive, but sometimes when I think about very big bad things that are done to someone when they are innocent and they have to suffer for no reason, just for some kind of revenge of someone on someone, then that that becomes difficult to forgive, isn't it? But basically, when we are sent over here, we have to learn all this. We are sent to learn. Actually, we accepted to learn from all these things. We accepted to learn to evolve higher and higher and to get more and more detached from a lot of things. Because here, when we are put into this Maya, this illusion of life, we get attached to everything, isn't it? And it's so funny because we are just getting attached, but without knowing that nothing belongs to us. Not even this body. You have to leave this body also. It is rented. It is rented, if you think so. I mean, just look at it. I mean, it's not even yours. I mean, your soul is lodging in it for some time, and then it has to leave. And what are you proud of? What are you proud of? Your power, your beauty, your money, your material? Nothing is going to stay. Everything is momentary. The only thing that we come with is our soul, and the only thing that we go with is our soul also. When our soul goes a bit beyond, everything stays in that particular line. Yeah, and when we come back, that soul comes back, it gathers all those samskaras, and then we come back here, right? So basically, what we need to learn is to forgive. Because in this week, there will be times when you will feel like taking a revenge, when you will feel like retaliating in full power. I'm not going to spare this one, right? This kind of thing can come. But you know what? We become really bigger when we forgive. Because what are we doing? How do we become bigger? Is here we show our detachment. When you forgive, actually you get detached from that problem. Otherwise it's going to stay here and it's going to eat you up here. And then when it starts eating you up here, your whole body starts getting eaten up by those negative thoughts that keep on, like how, like that. They eat you up. So I feel like I'm telling a story to a little child. Yes, like little baby Virgos. So there you have to really, when you forgive, is you actually surrender it to the divine. And you know what? The divine justice is the best justice. Best justice. Believe me. I have gone through a patch when it was really, they were so nasty, those people with me. They were so nasty. They hurt me bad. Very, very bad. At that time, if I was in my scorpionic form, or my tigress form, I would have just pounced on them and wanted to destroy them, that kind of feeling I would have got. But I chose to forgive. Forgive in the sense, I said, okay, I'm getting detached from this. I'm forgiving them for what they've done, but I surrender them in the hands of the divine. Let the divine take care of it all. And the divine did take care of it all. They were punished for what they did. Because most probably, many a times, what happens is that we don't understand the game that is being happening around us, with us, But at times we have to go through certain things, certain challenges, certain fights, certain conflicts. And why with those certain people? Because we have some kind of debts, karmic debts that we have, the spiritual aspect of things, the karmic debts that we have with them. And this is why they have been placed so close to us, just like cactus, that they keep on, or thorns that keep on, hurting us from time to time. And at that time, we really feel like taking a scissor and, just chopping off all those thorns or cutting all those cactus away. But then that's not the way. Instead, become proof to it. Just wear the divine armor, forgive, and leave it. Surrender. Surrender. Forgive, my dear Virgo. This is what we have to learn this week. Because when we forgive, we actually help in the healing of that particular problem. Because carrying it inside of us is carrying a grave inside of us. It's carrying a dead body inside of us. Somebody's mistakes. Imagine when you don't forgive, you're carrying somebody's mistakes inside of you, and it will stink. It's like a dead body you carry inside of you. It's going to start stinking after some time. And that's going to emit outside, and people are going to look at you in that like, oh, but actually it's not you who is emitting that. It's what you're carrying inside of you of someone else. That extra baggage, they have given it to you nicely, all the negativity, you've taken it. But the moment you forgive, you stop that baggage. I'm not taking extra baggage, will not be charged. It's not allowed, in fact. It's not allowed on my mind. Yeah, leave it at that. Forgive, my dear Virgo. And you will see the magic will take place. And this week can be really, really great. The moment you forgive a particular situation, it will directly go to the divine. It's the higher ups there who control everything. So just forgive, my dear Virgo. That's the message for you this week. Thank you so much for listening, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye. Take care. Bye. God bless. Hello Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to this week's reading with me. Well, my dear Libras, this week begins with you getting some kind of happy news. Starts with a very upbeat energy. It seems to be a good energy at the beginning of the week. Some good news coming your way, some kind of reassuring, recomforting news coming your way. I see protection upon you, and I see that wisdom, your inner wisdom, will be called upon in the first week. In the first days of this week. Wow, I'm so much used to do the monthly. So, yeah. So the first, for the first few days, you will be called on to use your wisdom in a particular matter, okay? But you are protected, so you have nothing to worry about. It's a wonderful, beautiful energy of spiritual wisdom, of your inner wisdom, of being quiet and using your wisdom to help yourself and to help others. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Libra. And it's followed by the energy of a bit of some kind of a delay energy, some kind of, oppositions in some kind of enterprises, and some kind of going slow just because of certain roadblocks that are appearing at this point of time, my dear Libra. But you don't have to worry about it. It doesn't mean that your project has failed, that your project has ended. It just means there is a small speed breaker on the way. So we just have to go through it very slowly and surely. So it's just a little bit of time that is going to be lost. There is a bit of a delay energy. So you don't have to, I would say, feel bad about like, oh, I wanted it to happen now and it's not happening now. Go slow. It is going to happen. Just go slow and let things take their time. Remember, good things take time already. All right. And then we go to the other energies of this week, and I see that during the midweek there can be some opposition that can come to on your side. So I feel that those two energies are linked, okay? Where you're meeting roadblocks, it is just because of this opposition also that can come up at this point of time. There will be a lot of misunderstandings with people. There is going to people are going to try to provoke you, my dear Libras, be it at work, be it sentimentally speaking. And the time seems to be, the midweek seems to be a bit of a challenging thing. It can be because of some kind of administrative stuff, okay, that you are because of the administrative stuff, that things are getting a bit messier, and there are roadblocks, those people are on holiday or things like that, and you don't get the signatures, or you wanted to travel, but then again there is some kind of a delay due to certain reasons that are coming up. Yes. And because of that, you feel a bit blocked, so there can be a bit of inner conflict, a constant duality inside of you. Should I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Double minds. Then there are some people also, for some of the Librans, who will provoke you to say something wrong, to do something wrong, and to basically enter into an argument. And my dear Libra, better not to get into it, because it can turn nasty. It can put you into the position of weakness over here. So avoid it at any cost, all right? Just go with the flow. If there are roadblocks, wait a bit, be patient, because your wisdom, as I said at the beginning, is going to play a good role over here, my dear Libra, okay? And regarding your loved ones also, don't get into any harsh exchange of words, because when the words go out, well, what happens is that we can't take them back, right? They are like arrows. Once they are sent, they are sent. When they hurt, they hurt. Even after we say sorry 10,000 times, it doesn't work. Yes, so please be careful about that. But the end of the week is really finishing on very, very good lines. There is love, joy, happiness, lot of passion, lot of love, lot of joy in your very closest relationships. There is intense there is intensity that is being shared in your relationships with others at the end of the week. There is a kind of a harmonious environment around you at this point of time. I'm seeing a lot of love, and I'm seeing for some of you there can be a kind of an event, a party that can take place where you get together with your loved ones and you're enjoying this bliss of feeling that loved, of the loved ones around you. For some of you, this is the time, the end of the week, you might make new contacts also. Some new person you will meet, and you start seeing stars during the day, and that kind of listening to the violins and things like that that can start for some of the Librans at the end of the week. Yeah, but all in all, I'm feeling that there's a lot of wonderful, beautiful energy of love and harmony and togetherness. This is what I'm seeing. This week ends on a very good tone, or a good line, I would say, and you're going to enjoy yourself by the end of this week, after this middle week, which is going to be a bit boom boom bam. Yes, so it's going to be a good time. And when I'm seeing all this, the word that comes to my mind is about the health. Yeah. So, my dear Librans, you need to focus upon your mental health at this point of time. Physical health, yes, Librans take good care of their physical health, but somewhere I feel that you need to take care of your mind's health, because that's the most important thing, right? Because when this is tough and strong, you can control the rest. You can almost heal everything else. Yeah. And if this is weak, then even if you are very healthy in your body, it's not going to help. The mind is the ruler. You have to know that. The mind rules your body. Your body doesn't rule your mind. The mind rules, because the mind, when it says heal to something in the body which is not fine, the body obeys. It's like a child. The body is like a child, while the mind is like the father figure, the parent. So you need to look at your mental health. Take care of your mental health, your mental balance. This week, I would like to tell you, take time to meditate. Take time to, sit quietly. And if you have a lot of burden of work, or your sentimental life, also your family life is a bit of if there is some kind of turmoil, write it down on the paper, whatever it is, okay? And then afterwards, just look at it and tear it into pieces, very, very small, 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 small pieces. And then afterwards, you can either bury it, you give it to Mother Nature, you just release it in the air, very small, thin papers of it, and you visualize that all your problems are just, are like dust. They are just getting blown off into the atmosphere, and then you don't see them anymore. And practice this technique, my dear Librans, in order to empty that baggage, excess baggage that you are having on your mind. The mind's health is going to be very, very important, my dear Librans. And I would like to tell you something is that I feel the word health has come. That means some of you should, just get your regular checkup done. Just even if you're fine, there is no harm, never. There is a harm to just get your blood check done, for example, because sometimes what happens is that there are those very tiny things that are missing, a little bit of deficiency here and there, and then that creates some kind of problems later on. So just get that done. And if you feel certain kind of pains or some things, just get it verified once. This is what I would like to tell you. And to remain healthy is basically to think healthy. Yeah, that's why I said the mind has to be always fed with the good thoughts. It needs good thoughts, then only it will grow. It's like a small seed, and if you're not giving it the proper soil to grow on, when the soil is dirty, if there are bad thoughts, if there are pessimistic thoughts, how will this little seed grow into something strong? You have to feed it. Feed the soil of your brain, of your mind, with some good thoughts. And so for that, listen to some nice music, listen to some spiritual talks, read some spiritual books that are enlightening, awakening, okay? Sketch, write some beautiful things, something beautiful, because when you write is actually you imprint things in your mind. That is very nice thing. I don't know if you remember at school, when we used to make a mistake, our teacher used to say, now write 100 times, I will not do this, I will not do this. I was never happy about that. I would say, what is that? I will not do this. I used to say, I will do this. Means, I wanted to do is like, I will not talk during the class, So that I will listen during the class. I would have liked to write like that, So that way, like when you write 100 times of what you want, you actually program your brain. You program your mind, okay? Because why I'm saying brain, because the mind doesn't exist, okay? The mind is just a reflection of your brain, all right? So as I said, that you have to program your brain in such a way that it will always give you the positive energies, and that's why the mind's health will become very, very good. And once your mind becomes positively inclined, then no matter what you are encountering in your life, you can really sail through it with a very positive and upbeat energy, that I can assure you of. So you try to do this, my dear Libra. Take care of your mind's health and give it a nice soil to grow on, this fertile soil. Give it some nice nourishment, my dear Libra. Thank you for listening, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. And now I'm going to take care of my brain by giving it a 5 to 10 minutes deep sleep. Okay? Take care. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your weekly readings. Before I get started, a very happy birthday to all the Scorpios who are celebrating their birthday this week. Wow, it has been a journey, isn't it, my dear Scorpios? And I wish you lots of luck, abundance, peace, prosperity, happiness. Yes, my dear Scorpio, may God bless you abundantly with spiritual well-being, with physical, mental, psychological well-being. and fulfill your heart's desires. Thank you very much for that lovely cake that you're going to share with me. So let's get started, my dear Scorpios, and let's see what is in store. Well, the first 2 days I'm seeing for Scorpios, the first days of the week I'm seeing for Scorpios is that Scorpios are going to be provided resources to overcome any challenge. And isn't that a good news? Because the universe is going to give you the strength and the resources to fight your adversaries, to rise above the difficulties, and to overcome any obstacles that are coming on your path in the first few days. And I see that Scorpios are going to be very, it's not going to affect you so much. Yes, the problems are there, but we are going through it. We are managing all those obstacles with lots of confidence and lots of inner strength. And finally, the obstacles don't remain obstacles anymore. If you see a thing as a problem, it is a problem. But if you see a problem as an opportunity, then you will grow through it. Okay, not just going, but growing through it will take place, my dear Scorpios, in the first few days. And then I am seeing for Scorpios is that they are going to deal this week with an feminine energy. This and feminine energy can be a person at your workplace. Okay, it can be a person who is somebody in the administrative field. It can be a lawyer, a banker. This lady can be someone, in your close circles. It can also be a lady with who, you have had, for the Scorpio gentleman, whom you have had an affair, or it is your extramarital relationship also for some of the Scorpios. Well, if that's the case, take care, because it never ends up into something good, right? Be transparent, because somewhere I feel that this energy can make a problem in your life, all right? This energy can, this feminine energy is very selfish person. You have to know this. It can also be one of your relatives who is quite selfish and wants to do, less and get all the credit for it, all right? So just be careful. At your workplace, it is your potential rival. Also, someone who is helps you, but at the end has an agenda, wants to get the credit for all the work that you have done. And isn't that very unfair, right? So this kind of an energy can be there. Otherwise, I'm seeing for Scorpios in the midweek, I'm seeing that there's going to be a lot of work also. They are working, they are networking with people, and through those people, you are coming in touch with this feminine energy. And make sure that you put your signatures on whatever you have done. Otherwise, this person is going to take the cherry away. Yes, my dear Scorpios. And then I see for Scorpios also this week that there is a wonderful, beautiful energy of harmony, of love. And thanks to your communication skills, this week Scorpios will be on the top notch of their communication, thanks to the sun who is shining on them, and giving them this bright glow that people are attracted. As it is, you attract lots of people, so I won't say that, but otherwise also I'm seeing that there is this kind of a wonderful energy of harmony, of serenity, of love in the last few days of the week. Yes, I would say almost the 5th, 6th, 7th is this, the 5th, 6th, 7th is this energy that I'm seeing for Scorpios, which is full of love and happiness and serenity. And the interpersonal relationships are going to be quite good. There is a lot of laughter and a lot of fun at this point of time, okay? And I'm also seeing that there is the protection of the divine upon Scorpios this week. No matter what is trying to create problems. You are guided by the mother of the universe. You are getting this love. You are getting this blessing upon you. You are protected no matter what is coming. You are protected. And I'm seeing work wise, sentimentally, and health wise also. If you have been wondering how things are going to turn out, I have to tell you, you are in good hands. And these are not just human hands, this is the invisible hand that is upon you. And what more can you ask, my dear Scorpio? And there is also a mother figure in this world who is guiding you this week, who is protecting you. You might not even know this person is protecting, but through prayers, through invisible shield, you are being protected by this person. This person has attention upon you. This can be your mother, this can be your grandmother, this can be a maternal energy. The age doesn't matter here, right? And they are protecting you this week, and you are being blessed. I have to tell you, you are being blessed, my dear Scorpio, this week. So the mother's love is here. No matter where your mother is, your mother is protecting you this week. Wow. It makes me a bit sentimental because it is your birthday, it's your birthday week, and yes, the mother and child, so you're connected no matter if she is in this realm or in another realm, okay? And then, my dear Scorpio, what is coming to my mind when I'm seeing this, the message that comes to my mind is you are attracting things to yourself. There is a law of attraction that is working in your life, my dear Scorpio. And what is this law of attraction? How is it working in your lives? Is that all those people who are there today in your life, my dear Scorpio, you have attracted them. You have got them into your life. Nobody is there by chance. You have attracted them. They are meant to be on your path. The good, the bad, the ugly, the best. Everyone is meant to be on your path. If you have to see, why am I with certain people? Why am I in a relationship with a toxic person? Why am I in a relationship with a good person? Or why am I in this kind of a job scenario that is paying me so well, or that is not paying me well? I'm not getting satisfaction, or I'm getting satisfaction. All right, why is my health like this today? All this sums up to only one answer, and that is you have attracted it in your life. Knowingly or unknowingly, we attract things, my dear Scorpios, in our lives. So we need to know how our thoughts are focused. If we are all the time going to, put our attention upon the losses, we will attract losses, because you have to know what is our energy. Energy is nothing. What is our emotion? I would say our emotion is nothing but the energy in motion, the emotion, the energy in motion. All right. So this is what you have to understand, my dear Scorpio. When you are today growing like a baby, Scorpio has come in to this world and has grown and has known that I have got all these things in my life, but there are some things that I didn't want in my life. You didn't want, but you attracted just because you focus there. You have focused on wrong people and you attracted those wrong people in your life. You focused on problems, you got problems. Now is the time to turn the page. Now is the time, my dear Scorpio, to focus only on solutions, only on good people. And what is the best time than this birthday month of yours? You have to die to yourself, my dear Scorpios. You need to die to yourself now. That old self is gone. The new you is reborn now. And what is Scorpio all about? It is about the rebirth. It is about rising from the ashes. Yes, this phoenix rises from the ashes, is burned down by things, but you have been sent here, my dear Scorpios, to rise from your ashes and to give light to others, to transform others. You have that energy to transform. So this week, understand that whatever now you put your attention on, you are going to attract it in your life. So just make sure, how do you want your life to be now on? Do you want your life to be full of problems, worries, or do you want your life to be full of happiness, full of opportunities, full of love, joy? What do you want from your life? And just when I'm saying that, just put your attention on what I'm saying and visualize what you want, and that shall be yours. That's my prayer to the Almighty. Whatever right now is on your mind that you want, you will get it. Okay, so focus on everything positive and constructive. Reconstruct, rebuild, renovate. This is the time, my dear Scorpio, for you. So thank you very much for listening, and I shall see you next week. Take good care of yourself. May God bless you, and may those invisible hands of the Almighty Divine Goddesses and God surround you this week and forever, I would say. Bye-bye. God bless. Take care. Bye. Hello Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to this week's reading with me. And how is the beginning of the week? Well, Sagittarians seem to be completely looking for an off time now. They want to just be in no competition with anyone. The state of mind is that of a holiday state of mind. Want to relax, want to feel at peace, want to feel resourced and recharged. So some of the Sagittarians are taking a holiday this week. This is what I'm seeing. Some of you are going closer to some water bodies, are taking few days off, going to an island also for some of the Sagittarians. This is what I am seeing. I am also seeing Sagittarians that you are, really wanting to now just be at peace with yourself and with everybody else. And this is a wonderful feeling, and you want to just feel that relaxation inside of you. This is what I am seeing. So some of you are really taking a holiday, my dear Sagittarians, and then you are again getting lucky. I'm seeing that this is a luck energy that is happening for you, my dear Sagittarians. And also I see the well-being and some happy endings regarding some projects that are happening also. I'm seeing the Sagittarians are going to be I would say they are going to be working towards a project, or you were working already and now things are working out for you in a wonderful way. So whatever you have been worrying regarding money matters, or whatever it was that was worrying you on sentimental or on the money matters, I'm seeing that some solutions are coming in here, my dear Sagittarians. I am also seeing for Sagittarians is that there is success and triumph and overcoming of obstacles in the first half of the week. This is what I'm seeing at this point of time. And I'm also seeing that whatever has been a bothering thing for you, there will be solutions that will come up unexpectedly to those botherations. This is what I see also. And a kind of a flourishing way. An opportunity can be given to you midweek, or a kind of a way where you will flourish very nicely, where you will prosper well, can be presented to you. So don't forget to take this opportunity, my dear Sagittarius. And then we see as we go to the last few days of the week, I'm seeing that you're moving around. There is a lot of movement, seeing travel energy is very much present. There is a lot of work energy also present over here. So you are being very dynamic. There is an enthusiasm in the air. There is an energy of enthusiasm. That is what is seen, my dear Sagittarius. And I'm also seeing that Sagittarians are, I would almost say, They are, they have been a bit blocked on certain things for some of you, and now suddenly, things are moving for you. So you want to make the most of it. So whatever you are doing, the dynamism, online or offline of movement, what you are doing is going to yield something positive for you, my dear Sagittarius. And your communication skills are going to be pretty good also. Some of you might be planning a long distance voyage, a long distance journey. A travel is going to be planned for students also. It is a wonderful energy to sow the seeds for the future. Right now, this is what is also seen. Lot of meeting and a lot of wonderful meeting with key people is seen in the second half of the week. So socialize, rather online or offline, because you never know who is coming with a key to open those doors of opportunities for you, my dear Sagittarius. And then we end this week with a wonderful happy energy, with a wonderful energy of protection of the divine hands of the goddess up there, of the mother universe, who is protecting you, who is showering you with her protection, love and compassion. And what a wonderful, wonderful energy it is. It is such a divine energy, my dear Sagittarius. You are going to be protected, emotionally speaking, physically speaking, and monetarily, rather financially speaking, I would say. You will be protected, my dear Sagittarius, and you don't have to worry, because there is the divine hand upon you. Lady Luck is going to smile upon you at this point of time. At the end of this week, there is something positive that is coming up over here. So wherever you go, whatever you do, you are going to be accompanied by the divine energies. And there is the goddess of prosperity up there, who is going to shower you with some kind of opportunities. So don't miss out on them, because sometimes we are waiting for something, and what comes in front of us, we don't realize that it's an opportunity, and we just let it go. So don't let it go. Keep your eyes open, your ears open, and mouth a bit closed, because the less you speak, the more you hear, and the more you become aware of what's happening around you, my dear Sagittarius. And this is how you will be aware of certain opportunities that are present, or that are going to be presented to you. All right, my dear Sagittarius. And now the word that is coming to me when I'm looking at all these wonderful energies is gratitude. And as we say, gratitude is the best attitude. And I would say, the more we thank the divine for, the more we have to thank for from the divine, right? So whatever is coming our way, whatever blessings we are having, are we saying thank you to it? I would almost like to tell you, take a paper and just write down all the things you're thankful for. Just take a little bit of time, maybe 30-40 minutes, and just write down n number of things, whatever you're thankful for. And when you're reading it, just say thank you, universe. Just say thank you, God. Whatever you believe in, just say thank you. And when you say thank you, this word is so beautiful, This gratitude feeling is so beautiful. Say it with full heart. Say it with all your heart. Because when you will say it, it will go out in the universe. And what will it do? It's going to create opportunities. It is going to create the more opportunities, so that you're thankful about them too. This is how it is. Whatever we are going to send in the universe is going to come back to us. So why not send gratitude for all that we have? To start with our life, we are here, we are watching, we are speaking, we are doing all this. What more is the biggest gift? And until we have life, we have possibilities, we have opportunities to create whatever we want. Isn't it the wonderful, most beautiful gift? And we just don't realize it. Every morning, opening your eyes is the biggest gift. Opening your eyes, being able to do things normally, having everything in its proper place, this is what is the biggest gift. So we need to shower gratitude on the universe, shower gratitude to God at this point of time, my dear Sagittarius. Sometimes I feel when people say, oh, I'm not good looking, oh, see, she's good looking, he's good looking, but see what, how is my nose, how is my color? I mean, come on, you have everything in its proper place. There are so many people who might have deformities and they are still smiling. So we have everything in its proper place. What more do we want? When we have that whole package, that we can create something more for not just for us but for others who are in difficult situations. So much to be thankful to God about, my dear Sagittarius. So take time to just say gratitude, thank you to the divine, to this universe. Don't count what you don't have, but count what you have. Count your blessings. Count your blessings, my dear Sagittarius, and send gratitude up there and get the blessings down here upon you and all your loved ones, my dear Sagittarius. So thank you very much for listening. Please do like, share, and comment. And thank you for all your like, share, and comment that you give on all my videos. I thank you a lot, my dear Sagittarius. God bless. Take good care. We'll see each other next time. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. My dear Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising, let's see what is in store for you. General readings for you here. So, well, this week starts with a good energy. This energy is about being protected. This energy is asking you, my dear Capricorn, that you need to be wise in whatever decisions you're going to take at the beginning of the week. Just be very wise. Just be careful of the way you communicate. And I also see some happy news coming your way at the beginning of the week, some kind of reassuring news, comforting news that comes to you if you were waiting for that particular comforting news to come. This is what I'm seeing, that it will be coming for you, my dear Capricorn, at the beginning of the week. All in all, you are protected by the divine forces, is what I am seeing. The hand of the divine is upon you at the beginning of the week. Of course, it is always, but more so ever in these energies, I'm seeing that you are going to have that. I'm seeing that there are happy changes and beneficial changes that are arising at the beginning of the week. I'm also seeing the energy of travel here. Lot of small distance travels. Most probably it can be more for professional reasons that rather than leisure also, but many of you will also be traveling for leisure also, for leisure activities, or meeting relatives and friends also. This is what I'm seeing. All in all, I am seeing that whatever you are working on is going to get some encouraging results, my dear Capricorn. This is what I'm seeing for you this week. There is a lot of activity happening around your professional, especially sentimental life also. And whatever you are putting in, the efforts, they are going to be rewarded. This is what I'm seeing this week. And it's followed by some very positive energy cards here. And here I am seeing that thanks to your communication skills, that you're working out things in your advantage. This is what I'm seeing, is something profitable for you that is happening this week. And I'm also seeing that either you will be traveling and going to visit some people by the end of the week. The rest of the half of the week, I'm seeing that. And I am also seeing that you can have some surprise guests that you have not seen for very long. You might have some friends and who can drop your relatives or cousins, like somebody who drops in just, and it's a surprise for you, my dear. It's a surprise for you. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Capricorns. And I am also seeing that there is some happy news coming your way. There is some nice positive news that is coming your way during the midweek also. This is what I'm seeing. And that is ending with, this week is ending on a very, very good note. It is about partnership, it is about marriage, it is about being together with someone. So most probably those couples who were separated from their husband or wife, now they are meeting by the end of the week. They are going somewhere together, they are reuniting. This is what I am seeing. And I'm also seeing for some of you, you might enter into the sentimental contract of marriage. The meeting of minds is taking place. Marriage is on the card. Some of you are getting married by the end of this week. This is what I'm saying. So congratulations for it, my dear Capricorns. And for some of you, your marriage can get fixed. Those single Capricorns, I feel that your marriage can get fixed by the end of this week. Those who were already, looking forward for marriage, this is getting fixed at this point of time. For some of the Capricorns, you can take a small holiday with your loved ones or your family, and you're going somewhere and you're enjoying at that particular time. For some of you, it's a new business contract, new business partnership that you are entering this week. So it all looks very, very nice and positive, my dear Capricorns. It's really, really beautiful. And while to end up with the word on the energies this week is that I see that there is a feminine energy that you will have to deal with. Okay, dealing with the feminine energy is the theme for this week. In the sense, most probably you have been having a problem with the feminine energy in your life. Be it your mother, be it your sister, be it your daughter, be it your girlfriend or another woman, be it your colleague, a feminine colleague, a lady colleague, be it a teacher who is a lady teacher. So whatever the problems you have had with this feminine energy, there is a healing that has to take place now regarding a feminine energy. Whoever it is, my dear Capricorns, in this week you have to let her get out of your mind, far, far away, and wish her good luck. Whatever she has done, wish her good luck and let her go. Whatever it is, don't hold the grudge in your mind, just let it go, my dear Capricorn. I'm seeing that this feminine energy must be a cause of concern for some of the Capricorns for some time, quite some time now. And now the time has come to remove this thorn that was pricking you in her form and, heal it, remove that, and heal that wound that has been created. It can be related to your childhood. It can be related to a mother wound that you have inside of you when mama was not very much available to listen to you or to understand you. She was busy or she was unwell. So many reasons, so many factors, isn't it? And so now you're reproducing the same thing towards your own child, and that is not really the path that you want to go on, because what you suffer, you are actually just giving it to somebody else who is your own flesh and blood. And what difference does it make? You are just taking something negative and giving it in heritage to that little child of yours. So you need to just heal that mother wound that you must have had in your childhood. Or it can be just because of a mother-in-law also. What is she doing? She's behaving. If you're a mother-in-law, you are actually most probably behaving unfair with your daughter-in-law. But it is not that you want to do it, but your mother-in-law treated you like this, so you are giving it to your daughter-in-law. So how does it bond? Your mother is doing that with your wife because her mother-in-law treated her like that. So these kind of wounds, these kind of conditionings, that painful conditionings and wounds that were passed, from generation to generation, or, right from your childhood, that you have seen certain things like this. Now is the time to heal that feminine energy principle inside of you and around you, my dear Capricorn. Whatever it is, just apologize to them in a way, like even if they have hurt you, just say that I'm sorry, means I'm going to let you go now with all these negativities. I want the real you now, without all those things that you have accumulated in the form of all those conditionings, right from your past lives actually. But in this life, whatever is happening with you, your mother, your daughter, your beloved, your girlfriend, whatever it is, know that everything is linked. Okay, nothing is coming out of the blue, nothing is by chance, everything comes with a link. And this is what you have to heal. So if you're carrying a pain, if you're carrying something nice, then if there is something nice that you have received from these important women of your life, then it is time to share it, and to I would say to multiply the vibrations of this wonderful energy. But if it is something negative, then you have to uproot it once and for all. It will be a painful process, but you have to uproot it. All right. So it is time for healing the feminine energy, the feminine principle, and these feminine energies that are present in our lives, my dear Capricorn. So thank you so much for listening, and I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless. Please do like, share, and comment. Thank you. Bye. God bless. Bye bye. Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to this week's reading with me. Wow, my dear Aquarians, it's going to be quite a lovely week. And why is that so? Look at that. How do we start? With all those hearts, my dear Aquarius. It's so, so beautiful. Love is winning over all the obstacles, and you are blooming in relationships. There is a lot of intensity, there is a lot of passion here, my dear Aquarians. This is what I'm seeing in the first days of the week. I am also seeing that there are lots of joyful connections that are being made, which are joy-giving, I would say, not joyful, but joy-giving connections that are being made, my dear Aquarians. And I am also seeing most of you might also make new friends at this point who are going to give you lots of joy also. Or with your existing friends, you can have some kind of some fun time with them. This is what I am seeing also. I'm also seeing that for Aquarians in a short span of time, there are going to be lots of happy tidings or happy informations or news that will come to you. This is what I am seeing also. It's a wonderful, wonderful energy. This is what I am seeing. And I'm also seeing that this energy of the first few days, it's all about making new connections. It's all about connecting with new people, making new friends also. This is what I am seeing over here. And whatever the obstacles you had in your path regarding your love path, path between your relations, your close relations, if there were some problems, then I am seeing that things are getting sorted out. And what is confirming much ahead is other card with lot of hearts over here. And what do you see is that thanks to your lovely understanding and communication, that there is peace and harmony that is re-established, as if you are meeting people, and as if those people with whom you were not bonding so well some time ago, and here you are really, I would say, you are the major peacemaker. I would like to say you are the peacemaker in some situations at the beginning of the week. It's all about love and feeling loved for you, my dear Aquarius. And it's a very beautiful energy. Even for work, your communication skills are going to be really nice. So you are pleasing everyone at this point of time. Even if you've had some problems with others, and some people start seeing you in a different light this week. This is what I am seeing for you. And health wise also, things are going pretty well. This is what I'm seeing. And then after the midweek, I'm seeing that there is There are some surprise guests. Either you are going and giving someone a surprise, you are traveling, some of you are traveling the midweek, some of you are meeting people, and I see some of you will meet some people that you haven't met since very long. And it's a happy feeling. The happiness is in the air, and some of you might get surprise visitors from a foreign land, your relatives who haven't shown up since maybe the lockdown or so, and suddenly you meet them and you're really happy to see them, or you yourself are traveling and giving a surprise to someone. Just be expect, I mean, this is the energy. The midweek is the energy of expect the unexpected, but in a good way. Some wow surprises, some nice people, a phone call from someone that you haven't heard from since long. This kind of energy is coming. Work wise also, there are going to be some informations that are going to come to you that is going to be a kind of a key to open some new doors. This is what I'm seeing for some Aquarians. And I'm also seeing that the coming 3 months for Aquarians is going to be decision making time. So that means yes, I mean till the, I would say, yeah, till January, and you are having like you're going to be in your by the time you are gearing up for your birthday, there are important decisions that will be made, and some life-changing decisions can be made by Aquarians in the coming 3 months. This is what you will get a bit of that how can I say, that sentiment, that the feel of it, that feel of it, you will get it, my dear Aquarius. And how is the week ending? Wow, the week is ending with love and with obligations also. One side is a family obligation, one side is a work obligation. So all that love environment is still there. And for some of you, you will be called on to make some little concession, not concessions, but little kind of, sacrifices when it comes to your family. Like, for example, your family is wanting more time from you, so they'll say, can you please stay more, if you're working in another town or things like that, or your work is so much, you're overloaded with work, so you said, I wish I can stay with my family, but I have to go for my work, so I have to sacrifice my family time for my work, and vice versa. So whatever you are doing, my dear Aquarius, in the last days of the week, I would like to tell you is that there is never a sacrifice. Where love comes, there is no sacrifice. There is just love. Everything you do out of love works out well. So don't feel that you are being a martyr or you are getting sacrificed, I would say, in a particular situation. Okay, don't get into that self-pity, I would like to say, when you're in this kind of tug of war. Instead, just say that, okay, fine, my duty is calling me, so I have to go, or my family needs me, so I have to stay. Yeah, so make that right decision, that balance, because you will be called on a bit to make some kind of adjustments in your plans at the end of the week. But all in all, I see that there is a spontaneous love that is emitted by you and those people around you. So you're not going to feel anything bad about it. This is what I feel. And I also see that there is peace, and most of you who have been on a different page than, I mean, not most of you, but some of you who have been on a different page than your loved one will come on the same page. There can be a reconciliation between you, but I see the energy of peace that this week is ending with, and it's a beautiful energy, my dear Aquarians. And when I'm looking at all this, that one word that is coming to my mind is trust. So are you, or rather have you been doubting something, my dear Aquarius? Have you been in self-doubt? Have you been questioning some kind of, something, some people? So if you're questioning about a certain person, stop doubting. Okay, stop doubting about it. You have to trust the process. Life is not about doubting and spending your life in doubts, okay, nor the self doubt nor the doubts on others, because this is absolutely waste of time, and we don't have much time. We have this one life to make everything work which hadn't worked in the past life, and so we have to make things work and get ready. Okay, so all those depths of karma, the karmic depths and all, we have to just clear them off. And if we keep on doubting things, then what is going to happen is that we cannot progress in life. 2 steps ahead, doubt pulls us 5 steps behind. So the energies are telling you to trust. Trust yourself, my dear Aquarius. For once, trust yourself. Don't be in those self doubts. The moment you will trust yourself, you will start believing in yourself, you will have confidence, that self confidence, you will become invincible. Nothing can stop you from getting what you want. And isn't that a wonderful thing? Just on the self trust. And when you will trust yourself, my dear Aquarius, it is at that time that everyone else will also start trusting you. Because when we doubt ourselves, we emit that energy of doubt. Be it in a sentimental relationship, when you don't trust a relationship, when you're in a doubt about somebody, they will catch it. They will catch it from you. You don't have to say anything, even if you show them that, oh, I trust you, but they will feel it. They will feel it, and then the relationship will go in a very regressive way. I said it will go into regression, it will not develop, it will not progress. But if you trust that relationship, if you know you're with the right person, you trust that relationship, then things can progress and you can construct something on solid foundation and not on the foundation of doubts, my dear Aquarius. And secondly, I would like to tell you is that you need to just purify your motivations. What are your motivations in life? You need to purify that, saying that I trust myself, I trust my motivations, and purify all those motivations in order to reach your goals. Because as I said, in the coming 3 months, there are some important decisions about your life that you are going to make. Something that can be extremely important for you, my dear Aquarius. So you need to trust that process. Trust in the divine timings too. Why this isn't happening now? Well, because it is not supposed to happen. Or are you helping, or are you blocking that process? Ask that also to yourself. Is your self-doubt blocking a particular process in your life? Be it getting a job, be it regarding your health, be it your sentimental life. So the word is trust yourself, my dear. You're on the right path, so you don't need to worry. You just keep going ahead, because if you are not right on the right path, you wouldn't be on a path at all. Whatever is your path is going to be a right path at the end of the day. You know that, because it's always like that. We are put on a certain path because we have to go through certain things. No path is a wrong path. You can't say that. You have to reach to a conclusion. No path is a wrong path. How can it be? Whatever you have been put on, there is something to learn on that path. Even if it is a worst path that you are on, you were meant to be on that, and people will come and save you and help you and take you on the right path again. Right path means take you on another path, I would say. But you have learned so much that you yourself will become your own path one day. So become your own path. Trust yourself, my dear Aquarius, and know that you are on the right track. Yes, my dear Aquarius. All right. So thank you for listening, and please do like, share, and comment, and I shall see you next time. Until then, take good care of yourself and trust. Self-trust is very important. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye. Hello Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising, and welcome to your weekly readings with me. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe so that you're notified every time I release a new video. So let's see in the general readings what is in store for Pisces, Sun, Moon and Rising. Well, the energy I'm seeing, my dear Pisces, for you at the beginning of the week seems to be a bit of something is amiss for some of the Pisces. Either they are feeling a bit left out or lonely, okay, or there is somebody who is going to make you feel a bit lonely or down, okay, because this energy, you are dealing with a feminine energy, my dear Pisces. At the beginning of the week I'm seeing that you're dealing with the feminine energy. This energy is a kind of a potential rival for you, or maybe unknown rival for you already, somebody who is not happy with your success, my dear Pisces. It can be a family member, it can be a colleague, who is in, in a very subtle competition with you, don't even, rather you might perceive this person, but around you they might just smile and just show nothing is wrong, but inside of them, they don't wish anything good for you. So be careful, my dear Pisces, at the beginning of the week, for a backstab that can come up. For some of the Pisces, it is about a feminine energy, like an older person, like a granny who is living alone, or a sister who is not married, who is over age. I don't even believe in that age of marriage, honestly. Some things really are supposed to be broken now and reconstructed, I feel. So yeah, somebody who is not yet married and is feeling alone, or a single parent, like you also can be a single parent who is not happy with your state of being single or alone, and that is somehow working against your peace of mind. This is what I'm saying. And this kind of an energy around you can create some conflicts and quarrel energy. So be careful on the phone, on social medias also. At the beginning of the week, I would like to tell you that, my dear Pisces, okay? And some of them can be also dealing, some of you are also dealing with some kind of paperwork. This is what I'm seeing also for Pisces, okay? Then I see the middle of the week for Pisces is all about getting back their power. They are being very charismatic, very charming and hypnotic, and you are attracting lots of people towards you, my dear Pisces, and you are being very, the go-getting kind of energy is there. That kind of Leo energy comes inside of you. So that roaring energy is there. You can be a bit aggressive also at this point of time. Again, I see that your success in this, in the middle of the week, I'm seeing that there is a kind of energy of success for you, my dear Pisces. And I would like to tell you over here is that when you are successful, not everyone is going to be happy for you, all right? There will be people who want to be like you, so they are going to try to pull you back. So I'm seeing this energy pretty much present over here, my dear Pisces. So you need to take care of your back. Really, you need to take care of your back this week especially. And I'm seeing also that Pisces are going to be doing very well this week, and they are going to be shining in whatever they do. They are going to attract lots of attention with their charm, okay? And yeah, they are just being very attractive and magnetic, but somebody is not happy about it, that you need to know. So protect your aura, I would say. Shield your energies, my dear Pisces. And also I would like to tell you is that you might get a bit possessive about your loved one, or your loved one can become a bit possessive, rather insecure, with all the attention that you're getting, so that your loved one becomes a bit insecure about you, and can try to be a bit possessive, like the me time. I need you more, very close to me. So if it is your beloved who is behaving like that, you better tell them that it's okay, I'm not going anywhere, all right? But at the same time, if you are being possessive, then just take care, my dear Pisces, is that it's not going to help in a good way, okay? The relationship never thrives. It's like a plant, it needs to breathe. Love and relationships, these are like plants that need to breathe, that need to enjoy the sunlight, that need to be free to, to grow, to bloom. But if you want to cover your loved one all the time in a small something you want to put on them, what's going to happen is that relationship suffocates. Yeah, it's like you hug somebody so tight is that they start suffocating. So don't do that, and explain this to your partner also if at all this comes up. All right, my dear Pisces. And then I see at the end of the week there is a bit of expenditure happening over here, my dear Pisces. You are most probably you are spending a lot of money. This is what I'm seeing. There is a lot of money being spent on buying something new, on investing somewhere also. But I would like to tell you, my dear Pisces, go a bit slow. Check your budget, okay? Check your budget before you make those investments, before you spend all your money on something that you like. We are impulsive buyers, yes. That happens for me. Well, I do that also. When I see something, it's like, wow, something that interests me, but most of the times I buy to give it, to gift it. I like to give gifts. I really love it. I don't know why, but just I like, oh, this thing will be good for this one. Oh, this one will like this, it's like that. And then in my house, they are like, go slow, go slow. So, yeah. So this can happen with you also in the last few days of the week, okay? So be careful, my dear Pisces. Don't overspend. Like, keep a little bit on the side, and then you just say, okay, this is just for spending, and this I want to keep it, yeah, for my yeah, for the days when I'm going to need them sometime. Yes, you always have to have a little bit of reserve, no matter what it is, okay? You need to reserve. So here in the last few days of the week, I see that the expenditures are going to be quite high. You're going to be spending a lot of money. And I'm also seeing in this week, you will be called upon to take care of someone also. My dear Pisces, you will have to take care of someone. Maybe you're doing babysitting for someone, or some of you might get the news of a baby's birth, or that you are going the family way, or somebody else in your family is announcing that they are carrying and they are going to, going the family way. This is what I'm seeing also for some of the Pisces. And I also see that some of the Pisces will be called on to do some activity with children. There is some activity with children that some of you will be engaged in, like a camp or a kind of a seminar, just holding a kind of a small workshop for children, where you are helping children to develop their creativity, or just some time, good quality time with children also. While some of you will be called on to take care of a person in your family, like you're spending more time, you're taking care of them, like most probably you're visiting your grandparents or your parents after a long time. So you just want to be close to them, you take care of them. It's all a caring energy. That is what is seen. This energy of conception of a new project is also seen for some of you, my dear Pisces. And I also see that yeah, you will be spending a lot of time with children also at the end of this week. This is what I'm seeing, my dear Pisces. Now when I'm seeing the energies of yes, last but not the least, I would like to tell you is that you need to take care of yourself also. Your own health needs care and attention also. All right, because in all the caring and sharing and giving and everything, where are you there? If you are not fine, you cannot give anything to others, okay? I learned it late, but I learned it. It's like you have to save some energy for yourself. You have to have that me time. You have to have, not being selfish, but just that you have to nurture your inner self, and Pisces really need this. They just need this energy. That they need to take care of themselves. They need to just, isolate themselves from all the people. That is what the Pisces needs. And then just get into their little lonely, not lonely, but that solace place, that inner space that they need. And then they just isolate, they just go away, they swim away a bit from everyone, and then afterwards they recharge themselves and then they come back. So this is what is going to be required also. And after looking at all this, I feel like telling you, my dear Pisces, this week is about meditating on what you have been through and where you are going, what is going to be your next destination inside of you. I would say not in the material world, but inside of you. You have come a long way. That journey has been interesting. What you were a few years ago, what you have been in last years, and now what you have evolved to. So meditate on those things. And this is the time to set your intentions for how do you want to evolve later on? How do you want to go ahead, my dear Pisces? What is required now to do? That inner work is required. Are you giving yourself that much time? Have you been really, giving so much that that you forgot that you needed some time for yourself? Like you got lost. You were just busy in the mundane material world, but what about that inner world? Because Pisces has to connect with that inner world through meditation, and if they don't connect, they are lost. They'll feel lost, they will feel drained, and they will keep catching all sort of unwanted energies, and they will attract negative people also in their lives. So you need to meditate, my dear Pisces. You just sit with this mudra, you sit, okay, you sit just 10 minutes every day. Just sit quietly, and it will help you to concentrate, because we Pisceans have a lot of time of where it's difficult for us to concentrate because our mind is in different worlds, okay? So we need to get it back. And how do you get it back? You can sit like this if you wish, but otherwise just sit in this mudra. You just sit like that very quietly, just for 10 minutes. You just sit every morning, you sit, and you will see how your mind gets focused on what you want and can get you in alignment with your life's purpose also, my dear Pisces. So thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I shall see you next week. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye. God bless.